Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabi. I welcome you to Bougainvillea Flower. This is how the Bougainvillea flower looks like. It has the flowers and they are surrounded by the bracts. Flowers are growing on the bract. So when you look at this is the whole flower. It has a bract. This one is a bract, and each flower grows on a particular bract. So this is the flower, and this is the flower petals removed, and then we can see the stamen attached on the bract. This is the flower with the part of the petal removed, and inside you can see the anther heads and the filaments of the stamen. So we have the plant here, the Bougainvillea plant. It has part 1. This is the bract. Then we have 2. This is a bud. This is a leaf. So when you break off part of the bract and the flower and you expand it, this is what you get. You will see the petal or the flower, and then this one is the bract. So when you get the flower and break it off, this is what you are going to see. You will see the anther heads, and you will see the female part of the flower, the stigma of the style. So number 1 is a bract. Number 2, that's a bud. 3, it's a leaf. 4, it's a bract. 5, that's a petal of the flower. 6, those are anthers. 7, it is the stigma. Now here we have the different parts of the bougainvillea opened. We have P, the petal. ST, those are the stamen, which includes the anthers and the filaments. We have A, this is the anther, one of the stamen. PI, that is the pistil. Pistil. We have O, which is the ovary. Describe the sepals and the petals of the specimen. The sepals and the petals are fused to form a perianth. A perianth, it is the flower and the sepals and the petals which are fused together, and it is very hard to differentiate them. So when you look at this one, someone may think that this is the flower, but the flower is this one inside. These are bracts, which would be like sepals. They fuse together with the flower and they form what we call a perianth. Brightly colored, you can see that they are brightly colored, and they open when they are mature. So here they are still closed when they are still young, but when they are mature, they will open the petals. Describe the stamen of the specimen. The stamen is the male part of the flower. It has a long filaments enclosed in the perianth. These are the stamen, and they are enclosed in the petal, which we are referring to as the perianth, because it resembles the bracts. And you can see them here, the stamen. Those are the anthers and the filaments when they are remove the petal. They are 8 in number. There are 8 of them. If you try to count them here, I think you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There are 8 in number. The anthers are brightly colored. You can see that the anthers here are brightly colored. The anthers are brightly colored. And the anthers are small and round. They are very small and round in shape. The anthers are very small and round in shape. Describe the pistil of the specimen. The pistil is the female part of the flower. So when you look here, this is the pistil here, and it is this one here. When you bring it out, this is what you're going to see. The inner part is the pistil. It is spear-headed stigma. It has a spear-headed stigma. When you look at it, the stigma is spear-headed. It is long and slender style. It has got a long and a slender style. When you look at it, it's a long and a slender style. It has a superior ovary. Superior ovary means that the petals are below the ovary. So the ovary here, when you look at it, the petals go and attach themselves to the bottom of the ovary. So the ovary becomes superior. Suggest with reason the agent of pollination. Agent of pollination is insect, and the reason is that you can see that it has brightly colored petals and bracts, and then you can also, if you could feel the stigma, it is sticky and hairy. If you can see it here, sticky and hairy. It has also nectar. It produces nectar. The petals with pollen guides. If you look at the petals, they have the pollen guides, which guides the insect where nectar is. And it has short filaments and anthers. It goes short filaments and anthers. Then it is sticky. Pollen grain. Suggest with reason the type of pollination. It is cross-pollination. However, it qualifies for self-pollination because the stigma is below the anthers. Gynoecia and the stamen are enclosed in the perianth. So that's why we are saying that it qualifies for self-pollination. One, the stigma is below the anther heads, and then all of them are enclosed within the perianth, which would facilitate self-pollination. Thank you very much for participating in Bougainvillea Flower. Please do like, share, and subscribe.